My queen!
My king!
My queen!
My king!
My queen!
My dinner!
What? This is actually kind of hot. Ladies, gentlemen, and monsters of all ages, Update 3.0 has finally hit Monster Hunter, filled with goodness for all of us hunters to get our hands on. And the first thing that you are sent to fight is the combination of Wind Serpent Ibushi and Thunder Serpent Narwa in the Coral Palace. Seems pretty standard, right? Well, if you haven't actually done the quest, this is your final chance to turn away before you find out that it is not anything standard. No, this is the quest of the All-Mother, and also Ibushi outside of the Rampage, but mostly the All-Mother, and Magnum Hollow for like 5 seconds, but really the All-Mother. I guess to be fair to Ibushi and give him his due spotlight, the Ibushi at the front side of this quest definitely has some moves that he didn't use during the Rampage, some that are very clearly Narwa inspired to me, very similar attacks to what Narwa would use, but with wind instead of thunder reactions to the physical movements. It's worth noting just how impressive the construction job is in this section. Theoretically, in-game time, it has been a very short amount of time, but this floor at the bottom of the Narwa arena has been repaired to a beautifully natural rock formation standard from the hole that was there before. And before you say what you are thinking, yes, this happened over Narwa. The rock reformed on top of Narwa, sealing her in, because once we complete the first phase of the fight, the ground busts open, bringing you down to reveal that Narwa has been at the bottom the whole time, literally listening to sounds of you killing what is theoretically her king, just not giving a single shit. Oh, Ibushi is being viciously attacked by a stranger outside the front door of our home. I'll just ignore that and keep having daydreams about gestation. Like, damn, queen, show a little chivalry for your man here. Though I guess she only cares so much as moments after dropping into this cave, they intertwine in this beautiful dance and she fucking eats him.
Hey, this is
all right, you contain your box.
I don't have a box.
So, I will buy you a box then.
But you said to get in
There's
now.
not really the point.
Oh.
Okay.
I just needed to drop by and say,
I called it! I knew it! I said Ibushi, Narwa, dimorphic species, praying mantis-esque, bloody anglerfish-esque, female eat male, male sacrifice, and then it's just, you know, I'm so happy because irrelevant of this, like, yeah, I'm right. Look, I don't care, right? I don't want to be about that. Look, it's just fun to make these predictions. What I would like to highlight, though, is that I made the predictions by analyzing the real-world animals that these are taking inspiration from. So the fact that they actually act like those animals just shows how much care and detail goes into designing these monsters, even ones as ridiculously mental as these, and I think that's so wonderful. Oh, I knew there would be an Ibushi sacrifice Supernova. I just knew it. Okay, all right, yes. I'll go get you the box.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Right. The results of her eating him are instant and notable. Ibushi dies and Narwa becomes the All-Mother, capable of an insane level of control over both wind and thunder, and creating incredible mixes of the two within her fight, including attacks that literally put wind funnels on the floor that you can use to dodge the electric attacks that are on the ground. It's an incredibly smartly designed fight, and still uses some of the same ideas of the original Narwa fight, where it got you to use the floating rocks for cover, but now instead of floating rocks, you are manually flying into the air with timed wind funnel jumps that she puts on the floor. It's like a raid fight in an MMO. It's really cool to me. Oh, also there are normal floating rocks, but only like a couple. It's no big deal. This fight is almost entirely weapon on monster. Honestly, it's undeniably the best pure spectacle that Monster Hunter has created to me. It literally takes the best part of previous ones and just sticks them together. Her giant move is literally, here's Arulka's Dragonator spin with a Shara Ishvalda orb in the middle, and then we'll end it with a Sapphire Ire of the Emperor, which isn't a judgment of the fight at all, because each of these things has been perfectly explained within Narwa's own mechanics, her origin, her lore. The magnetism explains the Dragonators, the electricity causes the balls on the floor, and funneling Ibushi's power through Narwa's Thundersack could easily explain this version of this move from her base moveset into what it is now for the Allmother. And as I've heard some people are struggling with this move in particular, I've got a bit of a tip that may not be obvious at first glance because it sort of looks dangerous. At certain points there is a big thunder orb in the middle of this attack at the beginning. Sometimes this isn't there, but if it is, then just wait for it to explode by itself. If it isn't there, you can do this right away. But after that's gone, the middle is safe. Inside of the Dragonator circle is incredibly, perfectly safe, to the point that you can sit right directly under Narwa, even in this weird, creepy looking glowing patch on the floor, doing damage to her during this attack safely. So, put simply, stop running outwards towards the wall against the vacuum pull. To the middle, go with the flow. Wire bug towards the center. Of course, well timed so as not to go face first into a Dragonator, but that's the real trick here to one of the coolest moments in the entire fight, which is one of the coolest fights in the whole game, let's be real here. It really is beautiful to see this fight evolve through the multiple stages that we've seen it in the game to be this truly perfect mix of Narwa and Ibushi, but dialed to 11, and with most of the CG mechanics removed from both of those fights. Am I upset that she didn't give birth to a third monster live mid-quest? Maybe a little bit. Those did look a touch like egg sacs going on within the overarching Thundersack, but that's just nitpicking in comparison to the absolutely gorgeous experience that we got, because that's the main way to explain it. While the fight was genuinely enjoyable to be a part of, it's mostly just the visual presentation of the whole thing shoved in front of your eye holes. Like, this fight is straight up art as far as I'm concerned. In order to launch Narwa into her final stage of the fight, a monster will invade the cave, either Magnamalo or one of the Elder Dragons, and after a moment, they will become rideable, allowing you to get a wyvern ride against Allmother Narwa for a good chunk of free damage, and making her eyes go redder than a hypoallergenic around pollen, which significantly increases her speed and adjusts her moveset until either you fail the quest or she fails the quest. Defeating Allmother Narwa will unlock the ability to upgrade both Narwa and Ibushi armor to rank 9 using Allmother Narwa parts instead of armor spheres. Doing so adds a skill to the armor piece that you upgrade called Storm Soul. The first 3 ranks of Storm Soul increase your thunder and dragon damage up to a maximum of 15% at rank 3, then the final 2 ranks have the very interesting effect of increasing the rank of the skills on your armor set by 1 per rank. I say specifically on your armor set because it does not boost skills on your talisman or skills that you get from decorations, which is sad, but honestly also fair enough, because that would make this armor set just insanely good, probably overpowered. Without that, I can see some people making good niche use of it with some weapons for a fun, utility-filled set. You can get full evade extender, full evade window, full focus, full guard up, full slugger, full offensive guard, a load of normal guard. Not necessarily all on the same set, but you can get various combinations of that and a bunch of stamina skills alongside it. So while it may not beat your favorite meta set as far as pure damage goes, it is much more functional with the right weapon in mind than you might think that it would be. I should also make a particular note that you can mix and match the pieces between Ibushi and Narwa. They both have the Storm Soul skill, and so either armor set counts towards activating this. And that just about covers all of the important bits. Yeah, I absolutely love this fight. It is a near perfect final boss monster for me. The spectacle of it was gorgeous, and the actual mechanical fight behind it was incredibly enjoyable, while also not having any insane or contrived mechanics going on. Just a big cave with a big monster, have some frickin' fun, loads of endemic life around the place, go to town, maybe use a siege weapon 3 times in the whole fight. It's just beautiful, okay? Alright everyone, I've been Con Dinosaur, and this has been my first impressions and armor review for ALLMOTHER Narwa. Do you like this monster as much as I do? Are you looking forward to making funky armor sets with its blessings? Like if you like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet. Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.